So when you draw your B's, this side and this side, as you've drawn over here, you can see that we've drawn this. So I'm going to draw the top side. I'm going to draw this side. These lines and these lines. Now, first of all, you can see that this line over is 30 degrees from this point. So we just draw a 30-degree line, 30-degree line. And then in between these two lines is 64. So that will be 32 to the left and the right. So I'll come here. First of all, I'll draw my 30-degree line on this side. So I'll draw 30 degrees. So 30-degree line. Just draw a 30, use your set square to draw a 30-degree line on the left and the right. So you do the same thing for the other side too. Do the same thing for the other side too. So once you are done, now you measure this in between this line, and that's 64. I'm going to measure 32 to the left and right, and then draw these straight lines. So I'll come here and measure 32 to the left and right. Measure from here to here, 32, and then to the right to 32. To the right to 32. So once I'm done doing that, I draw my line through the marked line. So I'll draw my line, horizontal line through this way to cross the 30 mark. And I'll do same for the right side. 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 Then I can neatly use my eraser to clean here and then here and then here. So that I can get my projected side in between. Then I want to draw the inside. I want to draw this side and then this side. That's 38. So the inside is 38. It means that to the left and right to be 19. So I'll measure 19 to the left and right and I'll draw the line. The two vertical lines. So I'll come here. Now measure 19 to the left and right. So from here to, sorry, I want to get it. From here to there, I measure 19. So that will be 38. 38. Then I'll draw my straight line through the same thing. Then I do the same thing for the other side. I measure 19 to the other side. And then draw my straight line. So 19 to the left and right. Then I go and project from the front view. Consider this line is corresponding to this circle. So I'm going to draw it from the tip of the circle to correspond to this line. Then this 28 over here, radius 28 is this circle over here. And that's corresponding to this line. And this one to 22 is corresponding to this small circle. So I'm going to just project and then draw the lines. And then the top over here is corresponding to the top over here. And then this tip is corresponding to here. So that's what we are going to do. So I'll come here. I'll come and just project. Okay. First of all, project the top one over here. And draw my horizontal line. I'll project over here too, from the tip over here. Horizontal line. Make sure they are faint lines so that you can clean. And the same thing over here. Also horizontal line. And the same thing over here too. So you project. Make sure they are faint so that you can later If you want to clean, it's fine. I'll make sure they are fade lines. So once you project, you can let me clean here, and here, let me clean here too. Then you project the same thing to from here. You project from here too. Same thing from here. And you do same for the down. That is from here. Then you continue, you project from this one to over here. That is corresponding to the other side. Then this down part will also correspond to the web, where the web is. So I'll come here and then draw from here to here. And I can nicely clean these lines so that it doesn't interfere with my front view. And then this extended lines too. Then you go to how this one looks like. So if you go to how it looks like, you see that these lines will also not be there. You clean all these lines too. You see that there's no line here. So this the line over here, this is the line over here. You have to clean this line. And there's no line here too. So you have to clean them. And then make this one hidden lines. So you have to draw it as a hidden line. So I'll come here and I'll clean this point and this point, and then this point and this point. Then inside here too, I have to clean here and here, and then clean here too, and then here. Then there's no line here too, so you clean here and here, and then you clean here too. These small spaces over here. Then this side, this side, this side, and then this side. Then you clean these lines too. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. So you don't clean this one. Okay. So what you actually clean is this line and then this line. Then together with this and this. So I should give you the whole. So this is your 22, this is your 28. Then you have that nicely. And then you can nicely clean here and here. Nicely clean here and here. So you can have your lines. So you can clean. So for this side, this is going to be the arc over here. And if you come here, this is the arc you're forming over here. So there's an arc over here that's supposed to form. Then it goes inside. So to clean this line, and then this line, and then this line. Oh, sorry. So this line is drawn from here to here, and then you draw to this point. So once you draw this, you draw from here, this point, through. You touch this horizontally. So you project it to this point. Sorry. Project it to this point. Let me clean this so I do it better. Once you project this, let me clean this so that it becomes okay. Once you project this, you can clean here, and you can clean here too. So you draw from here to here. So this line I'm drawing actually, and then from here to this line. So let me tidy up this place. Then you can clean this line, and then this line. Then when you are done, you clean here, and here, and here. So you can get the inside. So this line actually is this line over here. And that's where the fillet is, or the web is going to be. The web is going to be. When you are done, then like you are done drawing your side view. So first you measure, the web is 10, it's still the same 10 over here. So you measure 5 to the left and right. 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 Because the thickness of the web is 10. So you draw a line nicely from here to here. And then you do the same thing for the other side too, nicely. And now is your web. Now when you are done, you fillet it 3 millimeters. So now we are done with the front and the side view. So let's go to item number 2. Item number 2. So if I come to item number 2, you can see that what this part of the arm is going to fit into the side view. Okay. And then this part of the arm is going to fit into the front view. So first of all, we are going to draw this side of the arm in the front view. This one, the down part is going to fit here into this circle over here and go up. And then the top part will be at the top. So here, the big circle is 24 radius and the small circle is diameter 35. And diameter 35 is radius 17.5. So I come here and then I draw a circle with radius 24 and 17.5 over here with this as my center. So radius 24 and radius 17.5 and radius 17.5 and radius 17.5. So I've drawn the two circles over there. Now if you come here, you will see that what if you come here, you will see that from here to the top is 125. So I'm going to measure from here to the top 125. So let me, I think I mistakenly filled this. So let me extend here. And measure 125. Okay. And measure 125. So I'm going to measure from here to the top 125. And that'll be my center. So I'll come here and measure from here to here 125. 125. 125. So once I measure that, I can use that as my center to now draw the two circles at the top. So I'll come here, and the circle over here was 16, radius 16 and diameter 16. That will be radius 6, radius 8, and radius 16. Sorry. So radius 8 and radius 16. So I'll come here and draw a circle of radius 16 and radius 8. So 16, first one, and then radius 8, the second one. Radius 8, the second one. So to the left and right, you are going to measure what? 24, 12. So if you come here, you see that what the depth of this is what 24. So to the left and right, it's going to go 12. I measure 12 to the left and right, and I draw this line. And that will be all for the front view of the arm. Front view of the arm. we've already measured from here to here 12 already. So I'll just extend this line from here like this, from this point, this 12. So to pass through this 12, to pass through this 12, then I do the same thing. So I measure 12 to the right and I do the same thing for that. I do the same thing for that. And I do the same thing for that. So once I've done that, then I've drawn my what? The front view of the arm. I've done the front view of the arm. So I can clean this line. This one's over here. So I've done the front view of the arm. Then I come back here. Which part of the arm am I missing? So I'll come here. So I'll come here and put this one into the what? The side view. So here, from here to here is what? The whole thing is 48 because radius 24. So 24 to the top, 24 to the down. Then the length is 36. So it will be, but the length in that base is 38. So it will be 1 millimeter from each other. So you fit inside and then you measure 18 to the left and right. But you go down by 24. So I'll come here. I'll come here and then project this one, the top of the bushing. That's the 24 mark. Project it and do the same thing for the down part too. Project this one too. Project this one too. Once you do that, I can nicely clean here and here, and clean here. So you projected from here to here. Then you clean here nicely too. Then you measure from the center line to the left and right 18. 18. Measure 18. So you measure 18 from the center line to the left and right. Because the length of this one is what? 36. At the B is 36. So I'm going to measure 18 to the left and right. You measure 18 to the left and right. Once you measure 18, you draw a line from that mark point to the other side, to the other 48. Other 48. Other 48. And we can nicely trim here. And we can also clean here too. Also clean here. And then this piece, this 1 millimeter, you can clean it. Then you do the same thing for the other side. You measure 18 to the other side too, to the right. Measure 18 to the right. Measure 18 to the right. Measure 18 to the right. And once you do that, you can nicely what? Clean here. The 1 millimeter that is left. And here too. And you've gotten your box. You've gotten your box. Okay. And they are saying that what? There's a hole in it, which is what? 35. So that 35 you already draw. So you just project the 35 from here, which is this mark over here. You project it inside. And the same thing. You project. You don't have to draw the whole line. I'm projecting that way because I'm using a computer. So yeah, I can trace. I cannot trace well. So I have to draw the line clean. But you can just put your T-score and just draw the line in between. That's all. That's what you should do. So you come here and then you draw that nicely. So you draw the line in between. In between. That's from here to here. And the same thing from here to here. So you are drawing the bush. Yeah. You are drawing the bush in. Drawing the bush in. So you clean here to nicely. And then you clean here to nicely. Then you clean this line, but they are not part. From the 24, you clean this line to nicely. Once you do that, you've drawn what? This side of this one. Then you just extend a water center line from the center over here. from this center over here like this to the other side. Then you extend your lines. So you come here, you extend this line. Then the same for this side too. You extend the small one, and then you extend what? These sides. All of them. You extend all of them nicely. Then let's go and see what is the length of the top one. The top one, the length is 25. So after extension, you measure out 20 to 25 to be in the middle. So that will be 12.5 to the left and right. 12.5 to the left and right. So you come here and you measure 12.5 to the left and right of any of them. So you come here, you measure 12.5 to the left and right. 12.5 to the left and right. 12.5 to the left and right. As soon as you do that, you draw your vertical line through. You draw a vertical line through. You draw a vertical line through. Then you do the same thing for the right side too. You do the same thing for the right side. You do the same thing for the right side. Then you can clean the extended line nicely. This extended line too can be cleaned. Then you can see that you are supposed to join this to this. So let's see the thickness of that side. So that side is 12. Thickness is 12. So it's going to be 6 to the left and right. So we draw that and then we draw a fillet of 3, 3. So I'll come here and measure 6 to the left and right. So I can measure it somewhere here. So I'll come here and measure 6 to the left and right. So 6 here and to the right to 6. 6 to the left and right. Then you draw your line from this point of the bushing, the down part, to the top part of the bushing, to the top part of the bushing, to the top part of the bushing. Then you do the same thing for the other side too. You do the same thing for the other side too. Do the same thing for the other side too. Then when you're done, you fillet this edge, this center, and this center. So that's what you do. So now we are done with fixing the bush here, fixing the bush into the this one. So as you can see, this is the bush. This is the bush. Okay. So you can even neatly, so to differentiate the bush, you can neatly clean here and here and here and here to show that this is our bushing. Show that this is our bushing. So our bushing is inside. And we can nicely clean here and here too. To show that this is our bushing. This is our bushing, it's inside. So we've drawn the two, this one. So let's go and draw the last two. Now if you come here, you can see that we have the fulcrum pin over here. The fulcrum pin, you can see that the 28 is here. The 28. And it starts from here to here. So we know that from here to here is 90. And from here to here is 40. Means that the length of the 28 diameter is 50. So I'm going to measure from one end to another 50. So I can know where the 22 diameter is starting from. So I'll come here and measure. And we already have diameter with 28, which is from here to here. I'm going to measure from this point, this line. I'll measure from this point to a point over here, 50. Okay, a point over here, 50. On this line, 50. I'll put a point here. I'm going to measure from this point to this point, 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters. And once I measure 50 millimeters, once I measure 50 millimeters, it means I'll go down, and this is my 22 already. So 22 is already drawn. So most of the things that we drawn that's already been drawn for us. You see. So we can continue and say, okay, this line I draw from here to here 50 millimeters for my 28. And I'll continue this line. I'll continue this 28 line, which is here, to the 50 over here. 15 mark over here. So that's my 15 mark. Then from the 15 mark, from here, the 22. You can see that 22 is here. And this 22, the length is what 40. So I'm going to measure from this mark to what 40. It's already 22 for the hole. So I'll come here and measure and extend this line. So I'll extend this 22 mark like this. And then measure from what? From this point to this point, 40 millimeters. Oh, sorry. Measure 40 millimeters. So I'll come here, measure from this point to this point, 40 millimeters. 40 millimeters. 40 millimeters. So once I do that, then I can extend this line, this 22 line to at the down, and then draw a vertical line. Means that and draw a vertical line to touch here. Vertical line to touch here. And I will have a trim here and here. And clean this so that so once you have this, you can see that this is the side of this one that stands out. Okay, so we want to show that it's a side of it. So we can what, nicely clean this line and then this line to show that this is the pivot start we are drawing. This is the pivot start we are drawing. So now that we've drawn, so this is through everything that we are drawing. Okay, so through everything that we are drawing. So I can also nicely clean this line and then this line and then this line and all these lines over here. Show that we are drawing the pivot start. Okay, so it starts from here and then goes through. Then if you come here, you see that if you come here, you will see that the length, the height of this line is 45. So it means that to the top, 22.5, to the down, 22.5. That's this side. So we are here. We're on this line. So we want to go by 15 because 105 is the whole thing. And from here to here is 90. It means that from here to here is going to be 15. That's 105 minus 90, 15. So I'll measure 22.5 to the top and down to get that side. So I'll come here and measure 22.5 from the middle line to the top. So 22.5 from here to here. 22.5 because the diameter is 45. 22.5 divided 45 divided by 2 will give us 22.5. Then I'll draw a line horizontal. I measure 15. I'll draw a line horizontal. I measure 15 and measure 15. Measure 15. So once I do that, I do the same thing for the other side too. I'll do the same thing for the other side too. So I'll measure 22.5 to the down and draw 15. And then I'll join them nicely. I'll join them nicely. Showing that I'm drawing my pivot start. The pivot start starts for me and then goes through. And then goes through. So once I'm done doing this, I'm going to I can fillet my pivot start. The fillet is a radius 3. So let me make this radius 3 so that radius 3, radius 3, radius 3, and radius 3, giving me my pivot start. Giving me my pivot start. Once So there's one last thing left. So you can see that what there's a line here that I'm supposed to draw. From here to here is what 40 means that from here to here should be 30. So I'll come here and then measure 30 from this point to this point. So I measure 30 from here to here. 30. Once I measure it, I'll just draw a vertical line in between it. I'll draw a vertical line through from that 30 mark. To touch here, 19. To touch here, 19. We'll start from here. You draw a line nicely. And you are done with your pivot start. Okay. Now the last thing to draw is your bushing. But the bushing has already been drawn. So look at it. Diameter 35 and 28. It's already there. So you just have to section a portion to show that your bushing has been drawn. That's all. Section a portion to show that your bushing has been drawn. So where are we sectioning? We are sectioning between 28, diameter 28 and diameter 35. So look at it. Diameter 35 is this. Diameter 28 is this. So you section between here and here to show that that's the bushing. And then you section here and here to show that that is your arm. Okay. So this is all the assembly drawing that you need to do. That will assembly. So your assembly drawing should look something like this. Should look something like this. Where you see you section here as your bushing. Okay, that's the item number 4. As your bush. You section here. Then you section here and here as your arm. As your arm to show that that is your number 2. So that is all for the assembly drawing of the rocker arm. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to the channel.